everybody, here we are today in Jackson, Tennessee with Jackson Fence, Mr. Fence Academy. There's our cool trailer back there. This is our second day of training, and today we're working on vinyl fence installation, specifically dry packing install day, 1 day install. We split everybody up into 4 teams and took the job and split it up into 4 different segments. We just finished lunch. We started here about 8 o'clock today, and we just finished up lunch now. We're going to take it and get the rest of the job finished up here, but I'll go ahead and give you a walkthrough and see what's going on. So we have some picket fence come out from the house, went up through here, and that was Poncho's team is working on that, right? So Poncho's team has 2 people on the team that are less than 3 weeks experience in fencing, and Katina, who's fairly new to fencing. Poncho has decent experience, and so they are the 4-person team on this piece of fence. All the posts are set, all of the sections are installed. He's currently doing heights and balances is what we call it, sighting in those fence, have a nice roll. We had a 4-person team up there. We had Brandon Swain, Corey, Damien, and Stephen Pooley. That's 128 foot of privacy fence up there. On that's all equally spaced. Everything on this job is equally spaced. So every one of these sections was cut. It's a length. Every one of those sections was cut. Every single one had a rip picket and cut the bottom and the top rail. And so what that does is make this look nice and even all the way down. There's no remainder sections anywhere in there. Nice and even. Same thing here. These are all going to be the same length sections, even on the other side of the gate. The other side of the yard, we have a 2-man team working on this back line here. And then on the front, we have a 3-man team from the offset. So we'll go take a look at this. So these 2, and these are 2 more experienced Jackson Fence guys. And they are doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11 sections. Again, all equally spaced. They've got some change of directions in there that they're dealing with. And they still do heights on this, ins and outs. So they started here with this offset panel here. There's a sewer right outside that fence. So that means we had to go over and angle out and then back down that property line. So 2-man team started there. These guys are with this crew, which is Eric's team, Dylan, Tony, and they're coming up through here. So they got a 10-foot double drive. We had a cable line to deal with here and a footer on the house there. We used the equalizer. This section had to be that short because that's where they wanted the gate to start, because of the tree, I suppose. That's where they wanted the gate. But these are all equally spaced here, all the way down. Did a good job of that. So what's interesting is everything you're seeing here today, nothing was done with the tape measure and nothing was done with the string line at all. So they've got the heights done here, right? That was done by eye. These heights are done by eye. These are all equally spaced using the equalizer. That back there has not been done yet. So you can see the difference between how this is nice and straight and that's not been touched yet. So that back there will get adjusted. So I want to go ahead and show you a fence across the street, give you a better idea what we're working towards improving and not doing. This is good. Somebody else built this fence over here, and it is worth showing for sure. It's quite the mess. So picket fence. I think overall this whole job is around 70 or so sections. But again, today's training day, right? So today we're working on perfecting the process and the procedures that are repeatable, teachable, predictable, and measurable. As long as we can do that, then we can get people with little to no experience building fence successfully and not have fence look like this. Ay, 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 right? Like, what happened here? It just keeps getting worse the more you look at it. Yeah. So improper footings, posts out of plumb, height's not done right, U-channel's not screwed on, gate hung from the wrong side. It's just pretty bad, really. We can do so much better than that. But you never know. That could have been a homeowner, could have been a homeowner's kids, could have been a fence company that sent his guys out to go build fence without the right tools or without the proper training. That could happen. Could be the case, right? So let's check out this. Those of you guys haven't seen the equalizer, I'll show you what it is that we are utilizing. So we're using these tent stakes. Let's take it off. We use these offset cables to control where our equalizer goes. And here is our equalizer. So this cord, right here. This cord expands and contracts, so however we need it. That tag will be right where the post goes, right there. So this one's made for 8 foot on centers max, but that tag is where we set the post to. It self-adjusts. The tighter we pull it, the longer it gets between the sections, without exceeding 8 foot. That's the magic sauce, is that we want it to be as close to 8 foot as possible, but not have a small remainder at one end or the other. So there we go. Quick little video of what's going on in Jackson Fence today. This is day 2. We're going to be here all week, 5 days of training with the team. And already we're seeing massive improvements from focusing on owning the hole, okay? And then owning the pole when you set them to get the right height, right spot the first time. And then slow down and speed up, less stress, more finesse on how we assemble the panels, and customizing and making every single panel fit the exact opening, right? So improving accuracy, improving quality, and decreasing stress. Ultimately, improving efficiencies, making more money. So there's a quick tip for you. You want more videos like this, check out our TikTok, check out our Facebook, like and subscribe on here. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get alerts when we go live. And make it a great day. Take care of your team +1. See you guys.